up? My name's Samuel Leeds. Welcome back to my channel, and in this video I'm going to be answering all of your property investment questions. I've been investing in property now for 12 years. I've done over 300 property deals, so I know a thing or two about securing a good deal. So do me a favor, comment below all of your property investment questions, and I'm going to do my best to answer your questions. However, if you want to be successful in property, the thing that you need to do to start with, the very first move, is you need to like this video. So like the video, also subscribe to the channel, because how devastating would it be if you ask a really good question and then I answer your question on next week's Sunday Q&A, but you haven't subscribed and turned the notification bell on, so you don't even know that the video exists. That would be devastating, I know. So smash the like button, also subscribe and turn the notification bell on. Let's see what questions we've had off last week. And as I'm answering questions, you might have an offshoot question that you might think, oh, actually, what about this? Just comment it below like crazy, and I'm going to be answering my very best next week. Ahmed Campino, how are you preparing your property business for 2021? Great question. So 2021 is really, really close. How am I preparing? Well, listen, I don't think it makes massive difference that we're about to go into a new year. Like, I don't really do like New Year's resolutions and everything's going to be different. Like, I've kind of been winning month after month after month for the last decade. So I'm not going to do anything majorly different. What I will say though is moving into 2021, tenants' rights are more than they've ever been. I mean, right now you can't evict a tenant up until March 31st if they're not paying rent. So I guess what I'm doing right now is how I'm preparing for the new year, to answer your question. Whenever we're putting a tenant into one of our properties, we're making sure that they're a good tenant. You know, we're credit checking them, we're having references off them. It's never been truer. I've said this before, but I always say the only thing worse than no tenant is a bad tenant. That's never been truer as we move into 2021. So if you've got a lot of properties or any properties at all, my advice to you would be to prepare the tenants. Make sure they're good tenants. I'm renting a lot of my properties to companies, housing associations, getting good tenants in, short stay let, so I've got serviced accommodation where they don't have any tenants' rights. So I think I'd probably say the best way I'm preparing is by preparing my properties for the right tenants so that it's geared with the times. I hope that helps. Let me know if it does, Ahmed Campino. All right, Mishak, I have £50,000 but don't want to put it all into one property. What does it mean to recycle your money in property? Great question, and it sounds like if you've got £50,000 and you're about to buy a property, you're absolutely right. It sounds greedy. You know, people say, you can't have your cake and eat it too. What's the point of having a cake if you can't eat it? And if you've got £50,000, I agree with you, Mishak. You don't want to put it into a property and then just wait. So my advice would be to recycle it, but the whole question was, what does that mean? What that means is that you're going to put it, okay, if you've got 50 grand, I might do a whole separate video about this because it's quite a big topic, but if you've got 50 grand, you could just buy a house for 200 grand and then just wait for it to go up. Or you could find a really run down house for £100,000 that would be worth £200,000 if it was nice. You put down your 50 grand, but then you borrow the other 50 grand from a bridging company and you buy it cash. You then borrow more money on a bridging loan to refurb the properties, maybe spend 50 grand refurbing it. But then you refinance up to its new value of £200,000. And you're going to get a 75% loan to value. And with that money, you're going to pay off all of the bridging finance company and pay yourself back. You get your 50 grand back. So you're going to use that 50 grand again and again and again as many times as you can. I hope that helps. It's a big question. It's a big topic. We do run training programs on this. I'll put some in the description of the video. I'll put some links where you can join Samuel 365. You can do the crash course. The crash course is free, by the way. But be careful. Don't rush to spend that 50 grand. You want to buy the right property. That's my biggest advice. Good luck, Mishak. Sheila Cooper 987. I'm about to complete on my first HMO, thanks to your HMO bootcamp, which was amazing, by the way. Oh, thank you, Sheila. I appreciate you. On the course, you spend a lot of time teaching how to find and manage a tenant yourself, but I was planning on using a HMO management company to do this. What is best? Great question. So firstly, congratulations. The fact that you've got HMO about to complete. I'm going to see you on Winners on a Wednesday real soon, no doubt. In terms of managing versus self-managing, getting a HMO management company to do it, you know about that. We talk about that on the HMO bootcamp as well. And then there's self-managing it. It depends on how much time you've got available. I mean, the reason on the HMO bootcamp I teach you how to manage it yourself is because personally, if you can, I advise doing it first yourself so you know exactly what needs to be done. Because then you've done it. You found the tenants, you've put the adverts up, you know the contracts, you do it yourself to begin with. And then once you've got your first property up and running and you found the tenants and you've got it systemized, then take on a HMO management company. Then they won't be able to pull the wool over your eyes. I'm struggling to find the tenant. Well, hold on. I found tenants 3 months ago when I was doing it. Oh, I did it. So it helps if you do it. The experience that you'll get, the money that you'll save, then outsource it if you can. Now listen, if you just haven't got the time, Sheila, and you're like, look, I can't, I live really far away, then fine. Choose well. Choose a HMO management company, choose them well, and make sure they're recommended. Again, on the program, you should have our recommended suppliers and stuff like that. And you should pay between 10 and 15% of the rent. But I would really do it yourself to begin with, if you can. Sheila, I hope that helps. Give us a call anytime, shout us out, reach out to us, or comment below on the video, whatever's best. Thank you so much. Guys, if you're enjoying the video, smash the like button, that would really help. All right, Jack Longmere says, how do you propose I go about finding a property that will appreciate in value? Jack, if you want to find a property that's going to go up in value, firstly, no one's got a crystal ball. Okay, I can't say that property is going to go up in capital appreciation over the next few years because we do not know. Some little pieces of advice though is, firstly, don't wait for the property to go up in value. Force the value up by fixing something to the property. That's the biggest advice I can give you. For example, if the property's not got central heating in it, then you're probably going to be able to buy it cheap. And then by fixing that problem and putting heating in the property, you're going to probably push the value up. So in terms of long-term capital appreciation, then find an area that's trending. You want to catch on. What most people do is they're too late. They miss the trend. And there's trends in just about every, in music, in business, at schools, Pokemon cards. I remember when they were trending and they became big. In property, you want to be the same. You want to be thinking, what's just beginning to peak? What's about to go big? What most people do is they jump on the trend when it's too late. Oh, wow, property prices have gone up by 50% in the last 3 years. Is it crazy? And everyone starts buying, but they get on too late and then it dips. What you want to do is you want to find an area that's been really stagnant for a long time, but you know that there's regeneration happening. And you can find this on the council websites. There's regeneration happening, there's investors coming in, properties have bottomed out, and they're just beginning to, and then you buy. So no one knows for sure what's going to happen in the future. Also, remember, capital appreciation doesn't pay the bills, rent does. So you want to always make sure that every property you've got is cash flowing monthly, is positive cash flow each month. Really, really important. So there's some tips for you. I hope that helps. Let's see what else we got. Razvan Gabriel, if you set up a limited company and buy a house through that limited company, are you allowed to rent a room out to yourself? Yes, you are. You're allowed to rent the whole house out to yourself if you want. All right, H. Hi Samuel, thanks for your video. Your theories apply to outside of UK as well as for us foreigner to invest into the UK. Thanks. Yeah, 100%. Listen, H, whether you're investing in the UK or outside of the UK, whether you're investing in the UK from overseas or from in the UK, the strategies are pretty much the same. My buy, refurbish, refinance, rent strategy that I teach, and I do, and I've been teaching for years, people are taking that in America and doing that strategy. Rent to rent, when you rent a property and rent it out on Airbnb, this is a global thing. Yeah, I'm doing it in the UK, and I'm teaching it in the UK. HMOs, and if you want to do the stuff in the UK from overseas, that's okay, you just need to have a good power team. Now listen, I'm not saying every single thing I say applies internationally, but the vast majority of it and the principles behind it do. Hope that helps. All out! I'm looking for somebody to joint venture with, discuss possible property investments. Not exactly the typical way to find a partner by posting a YouTube comment, but if anyone would like to have a chat, please get in touch. All out, cool. Yeah, I guess that's not really a question. That's more, you're kind of putting yourself out there, which is great. If you are asking though, if you're kind of trying to get my advice on how to get a joint venture partner and how to put yourself out there, I think my biggest advice for you all out would be to get into online communities where you can add some value. You know, I mean, there's nothing wrong with your post at all. You know, good for you. I hope you find some joint ventures. But unlikely when you put yourself out there like that and say, hey, I'm looking for a joint venture partner from an anonymous account with an anonymous, like we don't know who you are. It's unlikely that someone's going to be like, yeah, let's do business, because they don't know you. They don't trust you. They don't like you. Not because you're unlikable or untrustworthy, or because they just don't know who you are. So you want to build relationships with people. And the best way to do that is by, on social media, find people commenting and then come and interact and add value to them and help them, and always be kind as well. You know, so good luck with what you're doing, and I wish you all the best. Okay, so Jonas Holika. Hi Samuel, just wondering, what did you do in school? Like what GCSE, and did you go to college or sixth form? Thank you. Not really, no. I didn't do too well in school. I left school at 16 years old. I think I had 3 GCSEs. I got a couple Bs and then a D. I did okay, not really that great. I didn't go to sixth form. I didn't go to college. I just started working straight away for my dad. I didn't particularly like working for my dad. I didn't want to be in the rat race. I didn't want to be a slave to anybody. And that was when I became a property entrepreneur, age 17 years old, and became financially free by age 21. I did actually go back to college around about when I was about 20. I went to Bible college to study theology, but that was more from a personal perspective rather than trying to get grades or trying to, you know, when I went to Bible college, I was already pretty much financially free. So that's kind of like my background. So wherever you're at, you can do it. If you're academic, if you're not academic, learn the skills, you can succeed. Okay, 1 or 2 more questions. Bob Millian says, when's the eviction finishing and what is the prize? Also, how do I apply? When's it finishing? I don't know what you exactly mean by that. We have now finished all of the filming for the eviction. It is going to be coming out. We're going to be broadcasting it on Boxing Day, okay, which is real soon now. 26th of December, it's coming out. It's going to be pretty epic, and I really hope that you enjoy it. It was a very hard, long slog with a lot of work, but the guys, I'm not going to tell you too much because I'll spoil it, but check it out. Put it in your diaries. 26th of December. When you say when does it finish, we finished filming now. I mean, we're going to put it out back to back. So episode 1 is 26th, episode 2, 27th, episode 3, 28th, like bang, bang, bang. So you're going to love the eviction. Like, I'll probably do a whole video at some point, maybe after it broadcasts, talking about the experience that happened. But honestly, it was crazy. For anyone who doesn't know, the eviction is when I take 10 people and set them challenges and evict people every week, and then the winner gets, and then you actually ask, what's the prize? The prize is I move into their house and help them become financially free, which will change their financial future for the rest of their lives. So it's a pretty big prize. How do you apply? Well, we've done it now, so you can't apply for 2020. If we do it again in the future, check out for social media alerts, subscribe to the channel, and I always do give lots of notice. So thanks, Bob. Good luck. Okay, last question. Miss Savannah, how much tax do you have to pay when deal sourcing, and how does it work? When you're making money, you usually have to pay tax on that money. If you're deal sourcing, you're being a property entrepreneur. So set up a limited company. The first £11,000 approximately you won't pay any tax on. That's profit, not turnover. So you're going to be claiming expenses back. Any courses that you do, travel, food, taking clients out for dinners, you're going to be claiming back. Network events, claiming back to keep your profit as small as possible, and you only pay tax on profit after around £11,000. But don't worry about that. Tyrone Saxton, he says, I think he's probably right actually. He says, just find deals and people will buy. It's like asking, who do we pay tax at a car boot sale? Just sell the stock. Yeah, Tyrone has got a point on this actually. Tyrone is probably the most vocal person on YouTube. So we appreciate you, Tyrone. Keep it kind though, brother. I appreciate you, but keep it kind, bro. But yeah, like, you know, just make money. Focus on making money. If you focus on saving tax, but you're not making money, you're letting the tail wag the dog. And you don't want the tail to wag the dog. You want to make money, focus on money-making activities, then worry about paying tax, as little tax as you can ethically and morally on that money that you make. So I hope that helps. Guys, I really wish you all the very best in your property journeys as entrepreneurs, as investors, and it's a real honor to be able to help you, whether that be for free on YouTube, on the courses, at the events. I hope to see you in person. I hope to see you at the Property Investors Crash Course. So if you have a question, comment below. I'll see you real soon. Don't forget to subscribe. Thanks so much for watching. See you next time.